What's sproutin', buds? Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're back for our Pikmin 2 adventure, episode numero 2 here on the channel. If you missed the last episode, of course, check the link in the description and later during the outro to our full Pikmin 2 playlist thus far, and see basically the tutorial episode. Actually, I'm going to start my timer here because now I need a timer to know when I'm ready to finish my episodes. We basically learned how to control the game, how to control the Pikmin, our captains and such, and we got our first treasure as well. As we can see, if we hit R, we're going to go check our treasure hoard. Also, the volume should now be in sync, I think. I hope. Let me know if it still sounds out of sync or whatever. We got ourselves the Courage Reactor, the Duracell battery, basically. That's kind of nice. Alright, not much to see there, though. And we've only encountered a couple of different creatures. I think just the pellet posy and the dwarf bulborb, I think. But either way, we got to get back to business. We're here to get treasures. We're going to land here in the Valley of Repose once again because there's new things for us to be doing. And if you want to see the full playlist, of course, did I already say that? I forget. But just to give you a heads up too, as far as lab loot goes. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. Maybe towards the end of the episode. You see the onion lands with us now on our landing site here. And we're back in action. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company. Yay. Capitalism. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. I'm feeling attacked. No wonder they lack survival skills. Hey, Olimar taught them. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. I'm calling you out, boys. Oh, it makes me go right under immediately. Okay. The game plays itself, essentially. I love it. Louie's not even here. Okay, let's take all 20 of our red Pikmin. If you remember from yesterday, there's another bag we got to press down. And to do so, we need a total of 35 Pikmin. So we got to make more of these boys. So there should be a bunch of pellets around here. Or maybe just those two. There's some that are still growing, as you can see. Did nobody grab that? You people, what do I pay you for? Oh, I don't pay you for. Got nothing up here yet. So there's gonna be other Pikmin thingies elsewhere. Where will I find? Oh, we got the big boys here. I think we still get a one hit if we hit the pellet itself. Yep. Now these are going to be worth, I believe, although the one pellets are worth 2 if the reds take it. I think these are still only worth 5 if we bring them back to the red color onion. So that should give us another 12, which will be enough to push that bag down. Let's grab all of our little sproutly dudes here. If you leave your Pikmin planted in the ground for a long period of time, they actually will bloom from leaf into bud, then to flower. And the flower Pikmin are your better ones. They're faster, they're stronger, they're basically bionic. And nothing else to see around here just yet. So it's got some of the game is just patience, waiting for your Pikmin to bring your items back for you, waiting for them to sprout out, take seed. There's not much to say. But aren't they so industrious? Aren't they just so cute? It's a lot different than in Pikmin Bloom, where you just simply walk around or use your detector and find the seedlings, right? You actually got to work to bring back resources and stuff. But that's the kind of fun aspect of the game that I like. Okay, we got all of our Pikmin. Yep, all 36. So we're going to head way down this bag over here. I will say, our first major threat is about to come up. And as I said, it's not going to be a no-death run, but it's going to be a minimized death run, let's say. Get up there, boys. Alright, we did it. The bag has been deflated. So these little dudes are not so tough. As long as you can land a direct hit on them, they do go down in one hit. I'm just going to rapid fire, because one of them is bound to take him out. Might as well bring him back. Sometimes they drop out pellets, too, which is nice. Now, over there, excuse me, on this big metallic disc thingy, we've got a bad guy. So, do we want to fight him? I'll tell you the truth, we kind of do. As long as you can rapid strike him a lot, It's not as big of a problem. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. Oh, we lost one or two or something. No! Guys, come here. No, we're losing everyone. It's not a no-death run. Just remember, as I said. How many did we lose? We'll find out at the end of the day. You guys need one more to carry that. And we did find a treasure over here, though. How many do you need to carry that? 35? Okay. I could have done that so much better. Here, you guys, carry him faster. Alright, let's head back to base. I wonder if we can see how many we've lost in the mini-map. Even if we can't, I don't want to know just yet. It's heartbreaking. All those valiant Pikmin lost their lives. What is nice, though, is if you do get your Pikmin eventually bloomed into flowers, and they do get defeated in battle, on occasion, they will resprout a new Pikmin. Gonna speed that along a little bit. Might as well. We got the Pikmin to do so. Alright, boys. Now, these big bulborbs are worth quite a bit of Pikmin seeds. And when I mentioned the idea about the lab loot thing, so just to recap from last episode, at the end of every day or every episode, I'll say end every day, because there might be episodes where we're gonna get stuck in the middle of a cave, because some of the caves are huge. But at the end of each in-game day, it shows how many Pokos we've earned from our treasures. And when you're inside of a cave, any enemies that you retrieve are actually worth Pokos, not seeds. So my nephew was asking, am I going to retrieve all the dead monsters for Pokos? And I probably will, for the sake of you folks getting more lab loot for your super thankses. Because as I said last episode, if you do... I'm missing 3 Pikmin. If you do drop a super thanks on any episode within a week of it going public, you will earn lab loot equal to the amount of Pokos that I have obtained in that episode. Oh, there they are. So, that being the case, I'm going to try to get as much treasure as I can in every episode to make it worth your while to do a super thanks, let's say. You guys good? Okay, don't know how much that one's going to be worth, but we'll find out eventually. Meanwhile, I'm going to say, no, you know what? I want more Pikmin working on this. Give me 80 boys. Give me 2 more. There we go. Alright, so we got 14 Pikmin. This is one of our obstacles here. This wooden barricade-y thingy. You guys start breaking that up. Louie, you stay with them. I'm going to make sure to keep our Pikmin squad together. I'll bring them back to help as soon as possible. Every time we walk on the bag, it sounds like a Pikmin being pulled out of the ground. So, as I've said before regarding Pikmin Bloom, I really would like to see enemies, like the Bulborbs, make an appearance at some point. Because, I mean, okay, for the longest time, we didn't have any hazards. Like, we haven't even gotten into the hazard aspect yet of this game. Every Pikmin color, I guess except purple, but every Pikmin color has an immunity to a certain element, and I'll explain more about that as we get to that in-game. But they have sort of brought that into play in Pikmin Bloom with the new elemental-type mushrooms. Like, I fought a bunch of water mushrooms so far. What else have I fought? Crystal mushrooms that the rock Pikmin are good against. We don't have rock Pikmin in this, unfortunately. Let's see what we get. How much lab loot are we getting for this one? 170 for the utter scrap. Hey, it's still something. Okay, let's go, boys. We gotta knock down that barricade. We still got time to do our first cave, I think. And I'm thinking... what I want to do is, since some of the caves later on become very complex, I might make an entire day of just doing the cave. Because, I don't think this one's going to be too bad. It's not. Like, this is more of a tutorial cave, so we should be able to burn through it before too long. But I guess it will add to the challenge if I do try to defeat every enemy. Why is my flashlight back there? This isn't even my good flashlight. That's why it's back there. I got a better one. Okay, we did it! We broke down the wall! How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When masked, their might is ferocious. Yeah, you saw them take down that Bulborb. Louie, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? I'm sure I did. I made the report. Look, Louie doesn't read stuff. It's not my fault. Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Hey, I was dragged along with this guy. He's the one that's leading this mission. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into a group with B. This is just a reminder, basically. Press X to disband the group. Use C-Stick to issue orders and objectives to the group. C-Stick is useful for swarming Pikmin around treasure and enemies, or making them march in a line. I guess I could have swarmed that big Bulborb. It's dangerous though when he gets up on his feet, because then your Pikmin can't reach his, like they don't hurt his feet. They only hurt his body, basically. Alright, so here we come to our first mysterious, strange cavern thing. This is new to this game. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. So we got friends coming with us. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Should we? It sounds like a trap. Sounds like a trickety trap. Let's go. So, Emergence Cave. There's 4 dots. We don't know what that means yet. There's 0 treasures collected in here. 49 Pikmin entering. Do we want to enter? Yeah, we do. Because we actually need to go here to be able to access another area. As you will see. Our first cave. And I believe these caves are all randomly generated too. Like, they're going to have key items and important, like, there's always going to be, like, if there's a boss, you'll always have that boss. Treasures will always be in the right spot and everything. But the actual layout of the maze, like, cavern will be different, which is pretty interesting. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. It's because the Earth is heating it up. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. Some of them are pretty terrifying. If you wish to check underground terrain, press start/pause to communicate with me. Of course, that'll give us our map, as we knew. I am not just a ship. I am an all-purpose support pod. What's really cool is if you really need to get out of here, he is an all-purpose support pod. Alright, so... But the map will only update as you progress through it. Now, what is this? That is where we want to head to. That's like another hole leading downward. Okay, so what do we got in here? We got a treasure. Okay, you guys got that. We do have enemies. Quite a number of them. Let's get them. Land on them. We got them. No, we can just probably swarm them. Guy, okay, I'm in the middle of a fight here. We got the 7-Up bottle cap, worth 100, the quenching emblem. Now let's get back to the fight and hope no one's being lost. Did we save him? I think we saved him. Alright, gather up all the corpses for our... Wait. Stop cutscening me! I can't handle it! This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Whew. Louie, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with L, R, and Z, correct? Yes, I do. Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach the hole and press A to enter it. Well, we're not ready yet. We got more treasures, dude. So as I said, grab all these bodies for our viewers' lab loot purposes. Let's grab the citrus lump. Oops, spoilers. I already know what it's called. Look at all these treasures. So, this is interesting. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. He's got attitude. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. However, they can add up if you get enough of them. As you can see, that one was worth... how much? It didn't show. We got another one coming back. We'll see in a sec. I think it's only worth 1, maybe 2 Pokos. But that's still an extra lab loot. Let's see what it is worth. Yep, 2. Okay. You guys help with this big guy. Alrighty, look at that. Big ol' flat... what kind, is that an orange, or is it a different type of citrus? Because I never know. I know there's things like persimmons and stuff. Either way, it's cool. Citrus lump, mine now. No, listen. You hear that weird power down sound? And... Louie, how'd you get hit? And the Pikmin are now... ha, 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 which sounds like Luigi's Mansion. Listen. I've always thought. So anyway, when you hear this singing, there's no more treasures on this floor. So we're good to continue. Let's dive deeper. Go deeper. Go deeper. All of our Pikmin are still leaf Pikmin. We don't have any... we haven't found any nectar yet to boost them up, which is cool even from the first game. Much like in Pikmin Bloom, if you feed your Pikmin nectar, they do bloom into flowers. But you don't have as many flower choices as you do in Pikmin Bloom. They're all just like standard, the regular nectar you would see. Wait. A final floor. They always make it sound so scary. Okay. So we needs to find... oh, we can see the whole map here. There's an interesting little burst of water there. We will check that out. But first, we've got to find our way to it. I didn't even get close to that. Doesn't that look familiar, though, that all those markings? It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. I think that confirms that this is Earth. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Huh. Interesting. Get him. Yeah. So far we haven't lost any Pikmin yet. That's nice. So let's get this back to our ship. Oh wait, we need 101? But didn't I say we can only have 100 out at a time? What are we supposed to do? Let's destroy everybody. Now, what I like about the little Bulborbs is, even if they do bite a Pikmin, you still have time to save them if you defeat them before that, you know, the creature can swallow. There we go. Yeah, take these guys back. Save us some time later on. Oh, it's hard to see. Where are you? Where are we at? Oh, hi! I didn't see you, dude. Okay, bring him back, too. I think that's it. Now, we have some mysterious, interesting little flower-type dealies here. Note the color. Excuse me. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Strange, isn't it? Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. And that's in red text, so you know it's gonna mean something. So they want to be tossed in these flowers, eh? Well, let's oblige. It sounds like they got hurt. What the? Let's do it again. Ooh. What is this? Oops, sorry. Wait a minute. It's a brand new Pikmin. And I love the fact that the first new Pikmin you meet in this game is purple. Favorite color. Amazing! A purple Pikmin. It has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type, new species, blah blah type, whatever. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Now, we actually did have some of these flowers. They're called candy pop buds in the first game. And, oh, there's the dead guy corpses. Now, as I say, we did have some of these in the first game, but they were just the red, blue, and yellows. But we can actually make brand new entire species. Not species, but types. Am I going the right way? I can't see. You guys with me? Look at all my purple Pikmin. I love it. Okay, grab these. Grab that. Now, when I hold the A button to hold a Pikmin, I believe left and right on the D-pad, yeah, it changes which Pikmin I'm holding. Now, as you'll see, one purple Pikmin can carry the weight of 10 regular Pikmin. Going through all 10 of our purples. That's 100. And one more makes 101. We have our treasure! Okay, grab these guys too. So let's... how much are we going to have by the end of this, this day? I don't know. Could be a lot of, lab loot coming somebody's way there. Louie, get out of the way! Louie. What are you doing? Stop slacking off. Isn't Pikmin great, everybody? I wonder what Pikmin 4 is going to be all about. I mean, we haven't even gotten through Pikmin 3 yet. And admittedly, I have not played Pikmin 3. Like, I might have played a little bit just to try it out, but I've never actually done a playthrough of it. Can we get more of you guys on that? It is a heavy one. And if Louie would stop blocking you, that'd be nice. Excuse me. Okay, so whenever you have like a cave, there's usually a big treasure inside, and this is this big treasure. And it unlocks something, not just points or Pokos, but it is worth 200 Pokos. The Spherical Atlas. What do you say about this? There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere. Retrieving data. Error. I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic coordinates or charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Okay, cool. That was awful slow text for just 2 words. Press start or pause to contact me and access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Sounds like a plan, but how do we get out of this cave, though? Listen, they're singing. That means we're done. So there's no more treasures to be had. This is really dark. I hope it's not too dark on the capture. I'm actually I'm playing it on the my viewer. We could probably brighten it up. Actually, I don't think I can. Purple guys are slow, by the way. Just so you know, that's what I was waiting for. And I don't know if the Pikmin sing if all the monsters are gone too or not. Because I'm just worried we're going to bump into some more critter creatures here. What is this? What's this? What's this? A geyser in the sky. And almost perfect timing. We're almost done the episode as it is. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Alright. What's up? Oh, there's a crack in the floor. Or rather, the ceiling in our perspective. Do I want to escape the surface of a Pikmin? Yeah, I do. Now, fortunately, the purple Pikmin that we planted, or bloomed down here, do come with us. Alright, so we got the Spherical Atlas, the Citrus Lump, the Quenching Emblem, completed cave. There's no more treasures in there, so that's good. And we got 22 corpse points. And we lost no Pikmin the entire way through. Let's save it up. And I think it makes us end the day here right now. If not, though, we are just going to end off because our time is up. Once we leave a cave, I believe we do land right back at our base camp. Yeah, we do indeed. Alright. Mission complete. I think I touched a Pikmin and joined my group. My elbow. Crack. Ah, there it goes. What's up, Chief? You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. How? Confetti and sparkles? You've gathered a large amount of data. Oh no. Have I been glitching this whole time? I just see glitchies right now. Hopefully some of that will be covered up. Wait, hang on. Well, now I don't see it. Well, now I see it. I don't know. Anyway, you've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Thank you. I don't want to talk to him. Now what? I think he's going to say this is it for the day. Olimar and Louie, since you will explore a new area tomorrow... You don't know I'm going to do that. There could be more stuff here. New area tomorrow. Today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. And that's in red because they want you to know you don't have the 30-day time limit. Because we have all the oxygen we need. Or Hocotatian, or whatever it would be called on Hocotate. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Now, does it force the end of the day? It does, okay. Later on, when we do caves, it's our choice if we want to end the day afterwards or not. I will choose to do so, especially if the cave takes us to the end of an episode. But I don't want to do too much in one day. I like to spread out the fun of this game. You know. New adventure for us to enjoy. You will find it interesting, though, once we start going back to some previous locations, or when we get to the future locations, they actually are places that Olimar visited when he first landed in the first game. And that's a pretty cool aspect of the game, too. You revisit old places with new features. So today's report, again, lab loot availability will come in the form of 672 lab loot. If you want to leave a super thanks on this video, supporting me, supporting myself, supporting my channel, and helping to spread the joy of Pikmin 2 in particular. So right there, today 672. Every super thanks you drop on this video, until the time when I mark that it's all over and done with, you'll get that much lab loot. And you can track it on our Discord server, which is linked. No, it's not linked in the description, but check one of our live streams. You can get a link then. Alright, so we earned another 19 Pikmin, 10 purples, but now let's see how many were sacrificed to the Bulborb. 10. Maybe what I'll do as punishment, I'm going to make a decision right now. I'm a little crazy generous with lab loot, but the lab loot you can earn from super thanks is going to be multiplied by how many Pikmin I lost that day. So I lost 10 Pikmin today, which means you're actually going to get, what is it, 672? You'll get 6,720 lab loot for every super thanks you drop on this video. I think, because that's going to encourage me not to loot, like, not that I don't want you to get lab loot, I guess, but it's going to encourage me even more so not to let my beloved Pikmin fall in battle. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well, and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hocotate Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! There's a shrewd businessman right there. He knows how to play the system. Alright, well that's going to end off episode number 2, day number 2 of our adventures here in Pikmin 2. But as you'll see, a new location reveals itself, known as the Awakening Wood. So we're going to check that out in the next episode. Stay tuned for that, and to do so, you can hit that subscribe button or join button to become a member of the channel, and hit the bell to get notified when the new video comes out. And if you liked this episode, make sure to hit that like button down below to show your support and help spread the word of this channel and the adventures we're going through. Of course, if you want to see the entire Pikmin 2 playlist, which is only 2 episodes so far, check the link in the description or during the outro and get caught up on what happened, I guess, last time. Okay, that's going to be it for today. Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.